Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. It's 7:30 in the morning, and we're getting ready for some soccer here at Disney's Wide World of Sport at Walt Disney World in the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. My name is Alfonso McCree Jr., and it is my absolute pleasure to have you along with me here at the National Championship for Youth Soccer. We'll be getting underway shortly with our first matchup of the morning here, which features Elmbrook United versus PPA 2009 Green Girls. This is a 16 under girls matchup here to start our day. And here we go. And we're going to start it with a throw in early. Both teams attacking the ball. Now, obviously, Disney's Wide World of Sports is no stranger to these big soccer events. The MLS's back tournament was held at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex in July and August of 2020. This tournament, hosted here at this location, marked the MLS's return from COVID. As you're probably familiar, this is the same campus that hosted the return of the National Basketball Association as well. So a lot of great history here. And both teams looking to make some more. First real opportunity potentially had by either team was thwarted there. Ball's pretty much stayed on this side of the pitch for the first 2.5 minutes here in this game. Still working it back into the attacking zone again. A chance for a shot, but that one is stolen away and cleared. Now working it the other way. First real chance to get it past midfield here. The through pass is there. It's a battle for it in the attacking third, but no real traction made before it's knocked back out of play. But now a chance to set up the offense as they're off their heels. And now potential push into the attacking third and stolen away yet again. It's good defensive backline play here so far that we've had. Both squads not allowing any real opportunities. Attackers and midfielders being forced to be very creative here. Now a chance to race to the ball and a goal. So our first score of the day is the race to the ball is won. And just out of the reach of a diving goalie, came out of the net. And looked to try to cut off the attacker, but could not do so. So early goal on the board. And within the first 10 minutes, we have a score. Looking to potentially match the goal that was just scored. And again, great defensive backline play. Ball comes in, and it's cleared. The ESPN Wide World of Sports complex covers about 220 acres. Right down the street from Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, all those parks that you love. Right on this huge campus. This huge resort, and what a stop by the goalie there that prevented a 2-0 lead. Great hands on display there by the goalkeeper. This is truly an amazing complex. If you know anything about Orlando, Florida, don't think because it's 7:30 that it's a cool temperature out there. It is cooler than it'll be later on today, obviously, but the humidity, the heat starts as soon as that sun comes up down in Orlando. So fatigue could still play a factor here in this game, even though it started at 7:30 in the morning. I mean, possibly even the fact that it started at 7:30 in the morning could lead to some fatigue issues. Not a lot of teams used to getting up that early has to play a role your routine does when it comes to an event like this. And there are multiple games simultaneously being played right now on different fields. This is field 19. So there are a lot of fields here that this campus houses. And there's a lot of youth soccer being played right now in these national championships in this tournament. One of the great things about this event is that you can hear the coaches coaching from the sideline. You don't always get that experience during games that are broadcasted. And it really takes you back to the fundamentals of the game, of what you learn at an early age when you start playing soccer. It's the little things that the coaches tell you. Stay wide, attack the ball. We're hearing all that, and I encourage you to keep an open ear for that as we continue to enjoy this game together. Now, as this is a game that falls within the range of U15 to U19, there are a maximum of 7 substitutions per half. When you start talking everything under that, we talk the 14 and 13-year-old teams, they have unlimited substitutions to use. But for this game, it'll be 7 apiece. So that's something that the managers will have to strategically think about. And again, these teams are coming from, different areas of the country. Elmbrook is coming all the way from Wisconsin. 2009 Girls Elite coming all the way from New Jersey. It's a different humidity that you experience in Florida. So how will that play a factor in how these teams approach the game? An opportunity here is knocked away once again by that stingy defensive back line. So far, both teams have played a pretty clean game. We haven't heard the refs whistle a whole lot today. That one was knocked into the box, but knocked away. But an opportunity here. If they can get past the defenseman, a shot towards the goal, and it stopped. That was very close to being a handball, but just avoided. Good use of the body. I mentioned earlier the NBA bubble was housed here in 2020 after COVID-19 shut down their season. And they had to find a way to continue in order to crown a champion. They came up with the bubble concept. If you remember, that's the year LeBron James won his 4th championship with the Los Angeles Lakers franchise. He was named Finals MVP, and Anthony Davis also won his first championship that year. Again, a lot of history has taken place here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports. Such an impressive complex. To be able to house a tournament of this magnitude with this many games certainly does take an impressive complex, not just from the amount of fields, but from a logistical standpoint. The teams that work to organize these events, to put them on, to schedule, it's all very impressive. It all seems to go off without a hitch as well. That was a great steal. They're hoping to lead to something so they can tie the game up. That ball is cleared out of their side of the field. They've done such a great job today minimizing the amount of opportunities to even get the ball towards the goal, to even have an opportunity to get a shot on goal. Ref really letting them play today, which I'm sure is much appreciated. There's a physicality being brought to this game, but it does appear to be clean, but sometimes some refs have a heavier hand on the whistle than others do. That one is shot over the net. And the score remains the same. And as I was saying, sometimes you have officials who are quicker to call fouls than others are. The officials today seem keen on allowing the players to be physical with one another. Both sides are displaying that physicality, so it makes sense. And that kind of officialing sets the tone for what these players can expect. The players honestly can just hope that the officials stay consistent with their expectations and how they're reffing this game. That was knocked out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. We've got a long battle in the midfield here. Both teams battling for position. Looking to establish control and set up an attack. A long pass into the box, and that one's secured by the goalkeeper. PPA has been pretty firmly in control in this game. They've had a lot more opportunities. Now, they've had 2 of their shots so far go over the net, but they were still set up with good opportunities there. And the ball seems to be moving a bit quicker on the pitch this morning than you would normally see. And from my vantage point, during certain times of this game, it's looked like the field is just a tad bit damp as the dew rises, the morning dew, that Florida is famous for, causing slickness on the pitch as that shot goes wide. It's causing slickness on the field that is Definitely favoring the attackers, but the defenders are doing so well maintaining their leverage. Their reactions are quick. Yeah, Elmbrook has conceded the one goal. However, they've still overall done a pretty good job keeping PPA at bay. Now you got to think Elmbrook is going to have to find a way to maintain some longer possessions. The time of possession is just completely in the favor of PPA. But honestly, time of possession doesn't always tell the entire story of a game. Sometimes the team can have possession for the majority of the game, but not find the back of the net, and all it takes is one good shot from the opposing side, and all of a sudden, all those other stats don't matter. So that pass is slung into the box. Knocked away by that defensive back line. Now it's currently only 79 degrees today, but it is expected to rise into the high 80s as the day continues to go along. But I don't think that'll be an issue for these two teams here, as we may have another opportunity for PPA as it's hit into the box, but knocked away by the left foot of the defender. There was an attacker streaking down the middle that the winger was looking for, but could not get the ball to them. And we are expecting some thunderstorms around 2 to 3. Another attack coming. They're going to say that went off of, well, the flag was pointed towards PPA's possession, but it's going to end up being a goal kick for Elmbrook. And that one's dealt with pretty easily. Another attack coming. Pass cut off. Still trying to work it in as Elmbrook. Over to the right wing. Can they get a pass into the box though? No, it's cut off once again by PPA, and now they look to clear, and they do. Now they're bringing their attack the other way. They don't have numbers. It's a 2-on-3 situation, and the advantage of the defense And the goalie's able to clear that back to the midfield line. And it goes out of play. So it looks like we'll have our first corner kick of the evening here. Well, of the morning. It's even throwing me off as the commentator. I'm not used to calling the game at 7:30 in the morning. Here we go. An opportunity for Elmbrook to tie this game. Corner is in. And an opportunity was whiffed on. Very difficult play to make. Elmbrook now doing a fantastic job just maintaining possession, and a shot on goal. A quality shot is stopped by the goaltender. Now that by no means was a bad shot at all. It was taken from some distance out, so it lost a lot of momentum on the way to the goalkeeper, but it was on target. It was accurate. It did have some power behind it. Perhaps next time they're able to get in a little bit closer and take the same shot, we might see a different result. And now PPA trying to double their advantage. And what a play by the goalkeeper to knock that one away. And that's going to be a corner kick, but an outstanding play by the goalkeeper to keep the score where it is. This one is really dangerous. It's rattling around in the box, but it's cleared out. PPA will play again tomorrow versus Real Billings FC, and then again on the 24th versus City SC Utah. A lot of games to play. This first half is winding down. We haven't had a goal since around the 5.5, 6-minute mark. PPA found the back of the net past the diving arms of the goalkeeper for Elmbrook United. And that'll do it for this first half. So again, Elmbrook United trailing PPA by a score of 1-0 here as we enter halftime. Again, thank you for joining us here at the 2025 USYS National Championships. Now let's take a look at some of our sponsors.
US Youth Soccer provides a path for every player, offering programs that provide a fun, safe, and healthy environment for players at every level of the game. We are Youth Soccer. As the presenting sponsor of the US Youth Soccer National Championships, New York Life is proud to support the families behind every athlete in planning for their financial future. Visit NewYorkLife.com today to learn more about the New York Life Financial Empowerment Scholarship and how to apply. New Balance is the official shoe and apparel partner of US Youth Soccer. Make sure to check out all their latest offerings at newbalance.com/soccer. As the official recruiting partner of US Youth Soccer, NCSA College Recruiting is dedicated to reducing the stress that comes with the college recruiting process and to help student athletes find the right college fit. Make sure to visit www.ncsasports.org to schedule your recruiting assessment with an expert. Update your recruiting profile and talk through your next steps in becoming searchable by college coaches nationwide. When it comes to fueling fun on and off the field, Treetop is your game day go-to. US Youth Soccer provides a path for every player, offering programs that provide a fun, safe, and healthy environment for players at every level of the game. We are Youth Soccer. As the presenting sponsor of the US Youth Soccer National Championships, New York Life is proud to support the families behind every athlete in planning for their financial future. Visit NewYorkLife.com today to learn more about the New York Life Financial Empowerment Scholarship and how to apply. New Balance is the official shoe and apparel partner of US Youth Soccer. Make sure to check out all their latest offerings at newbalance.com/soccer. As the official recruiting partner of US Youth Soccer, NCSA College Recruiting is dedicated to reducing the stress that comes with the college recruiting process and to help student athletes find the right college fit. Make sure to visit www.ncsasports.org to schedule your recruiting assessment with an expert. Update your recruiting profile and talk through your next steps in becoming searchable by college coaches nationwide. When it comes to fueling fun on and off the field, Treetop is your game day go-to. Treetop applesauce pouches and juice boxes are free of high fructose corn syrup and are packed with delicious fruit goodness. And that's a guaranteed W for kids and parents. Treetop is a proud sponsoring partner of US Youth Soccer. Victory Gear is the official insole partner of USYS. Victory insoles are engineered to help return energy with each step, giving soccer players a springier feel, more support, and more confidence when running and jumping. Learn more at vktry.com/USYS. USYS University. Better coaches, better officials, better experiences. The USYS University gives your team the tools to thrive and the edge to win. Enroll for free at usysusuniversity.org. Taka, the leading youth soccer analysis platform, is offering hassle-free highlights to every 14U to 19U player at the 2025 US Youth Soccer National Championships. All your best national plays clipped for you just for $59. Search taka.io online for more. Struggling to find someone to film the game? No problem. VIO is the ultimate soccer camera that records every match, every goal, all of your moments automatically. Perfect for youth soccer teams, players, and proud parents. See the magic at www.veo.com. Anthony Travel, an on-location company, is proud to serve as the official travel partner for US Youth Soccer. From your flight to your hotel to your rental car, our sports travel experts have you covered. Visit anthonytravel.com to learn more. Grilla, as the official hydration partner of U.S. Youth Soccer, Grilla products provide the hydration you need no matter what stage of activity you are at. Whether it's pre-exercise, a much-needed energy boost during a game, or post-exercise recovery. Learn more at drinkgrilla.com.
And we are back here for the second half. We'll see if switching sides here renders any assistance. It comes to evening this game up. As that shot went wide. Goal kick is in. And doesn't lead to anything there. That one hits the side of the net. And we will have a goal kick coming up. Corner kick incoming. A free kick, rather, not a corner. Again, in a dangerous spot, but taken care of. And also a quick correction is Elmbrook, that is in the white, and PPA in the dark colors. So Elmbrook is the team that leads 1-0. So we'll see if PPA's fortunes can turn, as they are going to get to play this entire half on the side of the field that Elmbrook scored on. That one is knocked out by Elmbrook, and PPA will have a corner kick this time. Again, these corner kicks become so important because this is the opportunity to get the ball into a very dangerous position. And it's in, but it's not in the net. It's wide left again, knocked away by Elmbrook's defense, which has been so good today. That was potentially very dangerous. Elmbrook really fighting to make this 2-0 because you got to think if they do, they're going to feel like they're in a very good position when it comes to securing this win. So I have a free kick here, and yet another opportunity to double this lead. And it comes, headed away, and cleared. PPA just struggling to keep possession. Elmbrook in the driver's seat for now, but you know all it takes is one bad bounce to completely change that narrative. This complex also has hosted the Pro Bowl activities for the National Football League since 2017, including the practices and the Pro Bowl Showdown. And they do things like the quarterback accuracy competition, the running back skills challenges, the wide receiver skills challenges. That all takes place here before the big game is played at Camping World Stadium, which is about a half an hour from where these games are being played now. Corner kick incoming. It sails wide. Didn't really find any of its targets. Substitutions have been more frequent in this half than they were in the first. Again, there's substitutions allowed. Oh, hard collision there. Everybody seems to be okay, but PPA now is swinging the tide and doing a great job of keeping the pressure on Elmbrook, but here comes Elmbrook with a counter strike. A pass is into the box, and another beautiful piece of teamwork by Elmbrook, and they double the score. It's 2-0 on what was a beautiful crossing pass that resulted in the second goal of the day for Elmbrook. So they double the score. And they do it halfway through the second period here. Elmbrook trying to go for a third. Not enough power behind that one, though. It's a pretty easy play for the goalkeeper. Oh, wow. Nice dribbling there, but also great defensive play. PPA still with possession, but it's knocked away from them. That shot goes wide of the net. Not wide of the net, my apologies. Wide of its target, the goalie is able to corral it. Oh, that was a beautiful pass in, but good job by that defensive back line swarming on the ball as soon as it entered into that dangerous position. But that was an amazing pass that could have resulted in another shot on goal off the right leg of the striker. Looks like they're going to call that one off of PPA. So another opportunity here for a corner kick. And it comes, and it's in again. 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any technical difficulties that you may be experiencing right now. But I am here to guide you and keep you updated on what is going on. It is 3-0 in the way of Elmbrook as they just scored again on that corner kick. So again, 3-0. Time of possession, shots on goal, anything you can think of. Really dominated here by Elmbrook. And now Elmbrook, with about 10 minutes left to go in period number 2, really seemed to have secured this victory. And we've seen crazier things happen, but just simply the way that Elmbrook has been playing defensively, it'd be hard to imagine 3 goals being scored in the next 10 minutes. And, obviously that's no shade towards PPA as they've created their own opportunities as well, but Elmbrook has really been securing and making the most out of their opportunities, and then they're keeping this defensive pressure relentlessly on PPA, and that would have been a great opportunity if the foot would have connected with the ball. That probably would have hit the back of the net. So a great pass there, but again, it's going to take opportunities like that to be cashed in on in order for this game to wind up tied before 80 minutes have eclipsed on this clock. United States Youth Soccer, the largest youth sport organization in the country, is on a mission to provide world-class support resources and leadership, helping every member fulfill their goals on and off the field of play. U.S. Youth Soccer registers nearly 2.5 million players annually. Through its programming, resources, and leadership, U.S. Youth Soccer is advancing the game for its 54 member state associations, 10,000 clubs and leagues, and nearly 1 million administrators, coaches, and volunteers. U.S. Youth Soccer connects families and communities through the power of sports and its shared love of soccer. It also provides a path for every player, offering programs that provide a fun, safe, and healthy environment for players at every level of the game. We are Youth Soccer. Elmbrook keeping the pressure on, which is smart. You'll see a lot of teams park the bus, as they say. But a good philosophy is always to continue doing what got you in this position in the first place. Now, a lot of the parking the bus is due to wanting to avoid injuries and things of that nature, but fortunately, we haven't seen anything like that here today as Elmbrook continues to push the pace, continues to create opportunities. They're back into the attacking third. They're back into the box, a swing into the box, and not enough elevation on the header attempt in order to get a realistic shot. Another crosser in, knocked down. That ball got past her. There was a 2-on-1 advantage. We're likely looking at 4-0. That's off of a defender, and we're looking at another corner kick here. Elmbrook can really take their time as the last couple of minutes wind off the clock. Ball is in and headed back in the direction from which it came. Stays in play, didn't cross that back line completely. Into the box again in a dangerous position. Couldn't get the shot off. Got the pass in. Knocked away by the defender. Still rattling around. Another shot is knocked away by the defender. Still at the top of the box. Another shot is knocked in, and it's corralled by the goalkeeper. And now free kick is on the way. This may be the last bit of action that we see here. We may have a little bit of extra time. Great stop by the goalie. Can PPA get their first goal on the board? No. That was their best chance that they've had today. Again, Elmbrook can really take their time here. Playing a bit of the possession game right now. That is in and knocked away by the goaltender once again. Good hands on display, but it did go out of play behind the goal line, and therefore will result in another corner. Here it comes. On a header, connects, but not in the direction of the goal. And that'll do it. Final score here, 3-0. As Elmbrook United defeats the PPA 2009 Green Girls. We have more great soccer coming in this USYS tournament this week. Be sure to tune in to watch your team play. I'm Alfonso McCree. I'll be with you for an abundance of different games throughout this week. It's a pleasure having you for this one, and I will see you in the next one.